Welcome to Nightshifthorrorstories, where every episode tells a story. Some are forgotten. Others were buried on purpose. On this channel, we uncover the eerie, the hidden, and the downright unexplainable. If you're ready to look where others won't, subscribe and let's begin. YouTube is the biggest video platform in the world. Millions of uploads, billions of views. But every once in a while, something strange appears. Not just strange, but truly unexplained. Videos with no clear origin, channels that vanish, live streams that broadcast, something we weren't meant to see. In this episode, we're diving deep into 5 of the creepiest unsolved YouTube mysteries ever uploaded. You may never look at your recommended tab the same way again. Have you ever seen a mysterious video YouTube couldn't explain? Comment below. It was supposed to be just another background stream. One of those strange 24/7 videos you forget is even playing. But in early 2021, a quiet little YouTube channel started getting attention. A camera, a street, no narration, no music, just still silence. The name of the stream? CamWatcher22. Viewers say it started off normal until it wasn't. CamWatcher22 was a channel that only had one live stream, a fixed-angle view from a camera pointing at an empty intersection. The stream ran quietly, day and night, showing the same stretch of street with the same flickering lamp in the corner. Nothing ever seemed to happen. But people watching late at night began to notice something weird. Around 3:03 a.m., someone or something would walk through the frame. It was subtle, almost easy to miss, but regular viewers pointed it out. The same figure crossing the road, every single night, at the exact same time. They moved the same way, same stride, same posture. Some claimed to zoom in and notice something even stranger. The figure cast no shadow. Reddit threads popped up, trying to decode the mystery. Was it a loop? A glitch? But the channel kept streaming, unchanged. Until one night, something did change. March 18th, 3:03 a.m. The figure doesn't walk through. This time, it stops, just at the edge of the frame, standing still, no movement. The streetlight above begins to flicker. The camera glitches just once. And then, the stream ends. Within 24 hours, the channel CamWatcher22 was gone. Not deactivated, not renamed, completely wiped. No archives, no video backups. Even its channel ID returned an error. Only a handful of users had screen recordings, but every mirror posted online eventually gets flagged and removed. Theories range from ARG marketing to surveillance experiments, but no creator ever came forward. And no IP traces were ever confirmed. It was like the channel never existed at all. Was it a coded message? A lost project? Or something we weren't supposed to see? Whatever CamWatcher22 was, one thing is certain. You never know what might show up in your recommended feed at 3:03 a.m. If you've ever seen something strange during a live stream, or have your own theory about CamWatcher, drop it in the comments. There's a strange series of videos that have quietly spread across the internet. They're not on any major channel. No big name creator, no obvious marketing. Just a cryptic series called The Girl in the Room. At first glance, they seem like your typical indie horror project. But something about them feels too real. The first clip was uploaded to an anonymous Vimeo account back in 2017. No title, just a timestamp and a black thumbnail. When you click play, it shows a dimly lit room. A girl is sitting in the corner, completely still, her face partially hidden by her hair. There's no dialogue, no music, just the faint hum of something electrical. A Reddit user found it while digging through ARG content. They reposted it under the title, The Girl in the Room. Since then, more videos have surfaced, always from different burner accounts. But the same girl appears in every single one. The girl never speaks. She doesn't react to the camera. In some clips, she's standing in the same room. In others, the furniture changes, like the room exists in multiple timelines. Viewers started noticing small, unsettling details. Her eyes moving when they shouldn't, shadows that don't match her movement, and objects appearing and disappearing between cuts. One video titled 4:13 a.m. shows the girl staring at the ceiling. Then suddenly, the lights go out. For 7 minutes, the screen is pitch black. When it fades back in, she's gone. But something else is in the room. A shape, blurred, just barely visible. Theories exploded. Some say it's a lost film project. Others believe it's a modern ghost story, an entity bound to digital footage. One user even claimed to receive a DM after commenting on a repost. It just said, "She sees you now." Their account was deleted hours later. Others dug deeper. They discovered that the wallpaper in the room matches a real building that burned down in 1993. No survivors were reported, but a girl matching the one in the video was mentioned in a local police report. Her name was never released. The last known video was uploaded in 2023. It was titled, "This is the Last Room." For the first time, the girl looks directly into the camera. Her expression is empty, but the room around her starts to warp. The walls bend. The floor flickers like static. At the end of the video, there's a single frame, just one, showing a different location. A viewer enhanced it and found what looked like a living room, a couch, a coffee table, a laptop. It looked like someone was watching the video at home. No one knows who created the girl in the room. Every account that posted a video has vanished. And yet, the footage keeps spreading. People say if you watch it long enough, you'll start noticing her in reflections, or worse, in the corners of your own room. So if you stumble across one of the videos, be careful, because she doesn't just stay in the room anymore. She watches you watching her. Don't forget to like, comment, and follow for more digital mysteries. And remember, some footage should stay lost. In the late 1990s, people living near a dense stretch of woods in the Pacific Northwest started picking up a strange signal on their radios. It was never clear, never scheduled. Just sudden bursts of sound, whispering, screaming, static. Some locals called it the Screaming Forest Broadcast. It's never been traced. And those who tried? Most of them don't talk about it anymore. The earliest known recording came from a man named Ellis Granger, a ham radio enthusiast who lived just outside of Rosemont Forest. He was scanning frequencies late one night when he picked up what he called a voice buried in static. It repeated a single word: run. Ellis documented everything. He posted audio logs online, claiming the signal only appeared between 3:11 and 3:18 a.m. He even drove into the forest with his recording gear. That's when things started to change. He captured what sounded like screaming, far away at first, then suddenly close. Not human, not animal, just wrong. Ellis mailed one of his tapes to a paranormal researcher named Dana Coyle. It arrived in a plain box with no return address. Inside was a note that read, "If you hear it too, turn it off." Dana played it live during a radio stream. Thousands of listeners tuned in. For the first 2 minutes, it was static and wind. Then came the layered whispers. Dozens of voices talking over each other. Some called out names. Others seemed to know who was listening. The stream cut off after 3 minutes. Dana never aired again. She deleted her accounts and moved out of state. Locals have long said the forest feels strange. Trails that loop back even when you follow them straight. Lights seen between trees that vanish when approached. And now, people began reporting a new pattern. If they brought radios into the woods and tuned to the right static, they'd hear it too. One hiker claimed their GPS glitched out the moment the sound began. Another said they followed the voice deeper and lost all sense of time. When they returned to their car, the clock read 3 hours later, but their phone battery hadn't dropped a single percent. In 2019, a park ranger's dash cam caught something strange. They were parked near the edge of the forest during a night patrol. The recording shows the radio flipping channels on its own. The voice returns, this time clearer than ever. Not yet. Not alone. Then came a loud burst of static and a scream. The camera cuts out. When it comes back, it's morning. The ranger is still in the car, eyes wide open, completely still. They said they didn't remember falling asleep, and they didn't hear any voice. But their watch, like everyone else's that morning, had stopped exactly at 3:18 a.m. The Screaming Forest broadcast has never been traced. Some say it's a government experiment. Others think it's not a signal at all, but something calling through the signal. No one who's gone looking for the source has ever brought back clear proof. Just broken devices, corrupted files, and one warning. If you hear the broadcast, never respond to it. Subscribe for more strange signals, vanishing footage, and internet mysteries. And remember, some things echo for a reason. There's a YouTube channel that doesn't speak in any known language. No words, no faces, just strange codes, numbers, and distorted tones. It has no name, no profile picture. And the title of every video? Just numbers. People online call it the channel that speaks in code. The first video appeared in 2016, just 45 seconds long. A black screen, then white numbers flickered one by one. 0110 0101 0111 0010. Viewers quickly recognized it as binary, but when decoded, it didn't spell out words. It led to GPS coordinates, a patch of land in Eastern Europe. Nothing was there, just trees and a single rusted pole in the middle of a clearing. A few users posted videos of themselves visiting the location, but within days, their videos were taken down. No explanation, no copyright claim, just gone. Over the next 2 years, more uploads followed. Each video got longer, the code more complex. Binary turned into hexadecimal, hex became Morse. Then came symbols no one could recognize. One video, uploaded in 2019, titled 83.3.1 4.10.01, had a sound hidden deep in the waveform. When isolated, it played a distorted melody. Slowed down, it resembled the tones from an old emergency alert. One viewer claimed their dog started barking uncontrollably when the sound played. Another said their screen flickered and froze, even though they weren't connected to Wi-Fi. Despite thousands of views, the channel allows no comments, but somehow replies still appear, just for a few seconds, and then vanish. One user managed to screenshot one. It simply read, "Not for you." Another showed up written backwards. When flipped, it said, "You're early." Several Reddit users created a forum to track the uploads, but within a week, their subreddit was locked and marked private. Some users said they received strange direct messages from blank accounts, all in code. In 2022, the channel posted a video that was different. Instead of just code, it showed a face. But not a normal one. It looked generated, shifting every few seconds like a deep fake with broken frames. But here's what's creepy. Several people reported the face mimicked their expressions, as if it was watching them. One user even said the reflection of their own room showed up for a split second in the background. Some believed the channel somehow accessed viewers' cameras, even without permission. Experts dismissed it. But those who watched the video said they started hearing strange notifications from apps they never opened. To this day, the channel that speaks in code still uploads. No schedule, no tags, just signals. Some think it's part of a long-forgotten government experiment. Others believe it's not a person at all, but something using code to speak, or maybe listen. If you ever find it, don't try to crack the messages. Some answers were never meant to be decoded. Subscribe for more unexplained channels, digital legends, and eerie stories from the edge of the internet. And remember, if a video looks like it wasn't made for you, maybe it wasn't. Some videos feel like they were made for no one and found by accident. Deep in the digital dust of YouTube, there's one that feels like a memory gone wrong. The channel was called Memory Hole 247, and it hosted a single strange video that's become one of the most chilling digital artifacts ever uploaded. The channel was discovered in late 2020 by a user browsing abandoned playlists. No subscribers, no bio, just one video. Family trip, December 95, tape 3.mp4. At first, it seemed innocent. A grainy home video of a family driving through the snow. The father's voice, the mother laughing, two kids singing along to a cassette. Classic 90s vibes. But then, the camera jolts, the sound warps, the tape skips forward, skipping hours of footage. And suddenly, the family isn't in the car anymore. They're walking. Quiet. In the woods. The audio? Completely silent except for the hum of static. Around the 3-minute mark, viewers notice strange glitches. A frame flickers, showing someone standing behind a tree. Only visible for one frame. Then it vanishes. A few seconds later, the camera zooms without anyone touching it. The family seems unaware. What really chilled people? A whisper. Low, slowed down, buried in the audio. When reversed, it sounded like, "You left me here." No jump scares, no music sting, just unease. Like watching someone's private memories, rewritten. The video slowly gained attention on obscure forums. Stranger still, viewers began reporting weird playback issues. One person said the video paused on its own at the 6-minute mark. Another claimed their speakers let out a loud shriek, even after closing the browser. YouTube never flagged it. No copyright, no strikes. But then, the video disappeared. When users tried to revisit the channel, it was gone. Not removed, just never there to begin with. Searching memory hole. 247 returned no results. One Redditor claimed they downloaded the original video. But when they played it offline, the footage had changed. The faces were blurred. The audio distorted beyond recognition. And the most bizarre part? In the final frame, a new line appeared in red text. "This is not the tape you were supposed to see." Was it a failed ARG? An abandoned found footage project? Or something else entirely? A recording not meant to be viewed? To this day, no one has found the original upload. Only low-quality re-uploads remain, and each seems slightly different. Some have new frames, others cut out entirely. It's as if the video itself is decaying or adapting. Whatever Memory Hole 247 was, one thing's clear. It left behind a digital echo, a haunted memory, looping quietly somewhere in the internet's forgotten shelves. If you come across a video that looks like an old home movie, watch carefully. It might not be just a memory. It might be watching you back. Subscribe for more strange uploads, buried footage, and mysteries hidden behind the pixels. That's it for today's spooky episode. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like button for more eerie stories and unexplained mysteries. Until next time, keep your lights on, or don't.